Good afternoon, guys. So, I thought I would make a little bit of a different video than what I normally do. It is still going to be dream-oriented and still going to be on that topic, but I thought I would talk about a previous dream I had. It was a reoccurring dream, and if I do say it was a nightmare. So, if that is not what you're looking for, it's definitely not, some spooky goblins or something like that. It's more on a deeper level, a very confusing dream that always troubled me as a kid, and so I thought I would kind of just go back in time and tell you guys that story. Sorry about that. A little tangent. This is actually, believe it or not, apparently the purest water in the world. It is literally 20 minutes away from where I live in a town called Elmvale. It's said to be 5 times cleaner than glacial water. It definitely tastes really good. It's free. You literally just pull up to the spring and, you get some free water. We filled up a bunch of jugs with them and brought them home. And it tastes pretty clean. Apparently it's super clean. Okay, so enough with that story. Now I want to tell you something a little bit more spooky, something a little bit more interesting, and that is a reoccurring dream that I had from the ages of, I want to say, probably around 8 to 13, and it became to a point where I had this dream almost every single night. It was very weird. It basically is, and the problem with this dream is very hard to explain, because no matter how many times I actually have this dream, I don't know what's happening. It's more of a feeling, it's more of an ambiance, it's more of a setting, so I'm going to describe it the best way I can. Hopefully it means something to someone else. Hopefully it's just a silly, calm story you can hear when you're trying to doze off. And so it starts off with what feels like me. And stick with me. I am a bowling ball in what feels like a forest. And a forest during autumn. And these leaves, they are swirling around on the ground. And there's a very panicky kind of feeling, like you're in a rush, like you're in a really big rush. And during this entire dream, I hear this voice speaking really fast, then really quiet, really fast and really quiet. And it keeps alternating like that. And it just keeps going back and forth like that. And I don't understand a single word of it, but it's simply a deep voice, almost like, God's voice, going faster and slower, and in this very panicky kind of times moving, times flying tone and speed. And it keeps doing that. See, it feels like a very, very short dream. It feels like the dream's only 5 minutes. There's these leaves swirling, there's the whole feeling to it. So I'm a bowling ball, and there's leaves swirling around me, and then I'm being put into a cannon, like a cannon that shoots bowling balls. Well, not bowling balls, but, just big iron balls. And I'm just being put in here, and I can feel the pressure of it loading up, like it's charging up, like it's getting ready to fire, and I'm panicking, and I'm freaking out, and I can't do anything, and it's just loading and loading and loading and getting ready to shoot. And then it fires, and I'm this cannonball, and I'm just flying through the air. And I just keep flying and flying and flying till I wake up. So, I'm hoping you guys understood what I was trying to say there. I hope I described the dream in a half-decent way. The more interesting part to it is, when I was a kid, I used to sleepwalk sometimes. And I would only sleepwalk when I had this dream. And, sometimes my parents would say, I was like trying to climb up a wall. Another time I was like almost at the front door. it was actually rather scary. Like the whole scariness of just having a scary dream was almost to a point where I was being controlled by this dream. And so I'd be caught walking around the house. One time, my family even caught me with a spoon of peanut butter in my mouth. And this dream was going on inside my head. And sometimes I would wake up simply in tears and crying because of the whole emotion. It really does feel like a whole roller coaster ride of emotions. And it's very panicky. Excuse me. It's very panicky. And this very high pressure situation. Overall, there's not a lot of details in the dream. I feel like some of the leaves are my friends, and some of the leaves I resonate with, as if I'm going to hurt them once I'm shot out of this cannon. So even to this day, and I haven't had this dream in years, it's been like 6 years since I've had this dream, and the amount of stuff and the amount of information I'm telling you about it right now is the amount of information I've ever known about it. Like, I haven't forgotten anything from this dream because I had it so many times. And I don't know any more from that dream. But it would always give me these nightmares. It would always make me sleepwalk. And it was a terrible thing. I feel like the voice was even a more terrible aspect. It was this, the fast and slow voice, very deep, very deep. And it would just keep going back and forth like that. I wish I could describe it more. But there you go. That's my sort of nightmare dream. I tried to keep it light. I tried to keep it, in a more happier tone. I'm hoping that if you're listening to this before you go to sleep, you do not have a nightmare. I hope you enjoyed. I hope these stories are getting better, if not getting any worse. I'm hoping all of you guys enjoy these videos as I enjoy making them. As you can see, my setup has gotten a lot better in just the 3 days that I've been making videos. My whole camera setup's different. I have this little background. I might actually build a little noise-proof booth. I was trying to make it yesterday, but I ended up just making this behind me so I could hang up this blanket. The microphone's pretty good compared to my cell phone microphone. I have this pop filter here too, where it's a DIY pop filter where I actually used a pantyhose, an old pantyhose from, I believe it's my mom's or my sister's. It's clean. It's a very clean one. It was just chilling in the basement. It was worn like once because it was too small. And I just cut it up and I made a little DIY pop filter. And so I'm hoping you can hear that difference in the voice. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying once again. Thank you for liking me. That was a total ASMR darling video. Where are you, ASMR darling? Come back. We miss you. She posted her update. I'm just going to keep rambling, but she posted her update 2 weeks ago, and it was that her microphone wasn't working, but I feel like the issue would have been solved by now, so I'm hoping like there's no some like weird copyright thing going on with her channel, and I hope everything's alright with her, but I think we all in the ASMR community miss her voice, and I hope she comes back. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed for the 3rd time now. I hope the dream was interesting. I'm glad I could share this dream with you and this memory with you. I'm hoping maybe you guys can even decipher what it means, or if you've had any similar dreams, please tell me in the comments. Also, my previous video was I have to say, pretty poorly done. A bunch of random ASMR triggers with whispering and just a bunch of various sounds like ska 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 and stuff like that. And so if you guys enjoy any of those kind of triggers, feel free to request them. I'll make like a full 20-minute video on just those triggers. I was thinking of trying out some tapping videos too, stuff like that. Alright, thanks for watching for the 4th time. I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow with a new dream and a new ASMR video. Bye.